So, I'm trying to remember it. I don't know.
Remember.
I don't remember too.
Well, now I can't think of something.
So there was an angel that come to Mary. I think she might have been surprised, really surprised.
And he said, "Do not be alarmed. My name is Gabriel, and I come to tell you the good news. You will have a baby, and he will be the Messiah."
Mary said, like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a baby." I haven't got married yet, though. I think you can't have a baby unless you get married.
Then the angel disappeared and go to tell Joseph.
He was panicking a little bit.
The angel said, "Do not be alarmed. I am Gabriel, and I come to tell you the good news. You will be the father of the Messiah."
She went to Jerusalem where Joseph was. He said, "I'm gonna get married to you."
And then she married a man named Moses.
You forgot their name.
Joseph.
And then they go on a long journey across the world to get to Bethlehem.
They got there by a carriage.
Could go on an airplane. Donkey or horse?
No, it's a donkey.
A donkey.
They had to travel really far, and it was kind of difficult because, like, Mary was pregnant, and a pregnant lady doesn't normally go everywhere when they're pregnant. Most of the time they're like at their house or like at lunch or something.
Oh, we're almost there. Hang on.
And then they couldn't find a hotel.
And then they asked the innkeeper if they could stay, but it was too busy.
He said, "Well, we don't have any room in the house, but we do have a barn." They said, "We'll take it."
The barn
was tiny, probably like the size of a shed.
Because that's where the animals like slept and went to the bathroom. Then Jesus was born in a cradle of hay.
I think that's where the cows and the horses got their food from. And they wrapped him with strips of cloth. And Mary and Joseph used to hold baby Jesus.
It was
very quiet, maybe? Like quiet, kind of loud because of the animals, like moo.
Horses, cows, chickens.
Lambs, donkeys, pigs, horses.
SpongeBob. Probably quiet, but for other people, they probably were loud.
Nay, moo, 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 nay, 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 ba, ba, moo.
But they were quiet for Jesus. And then meanwhile, there were shepherds watching over the sheep.
They have a staff to let the sheep follow them.
And angels came to the shepherds, and then a bunch of angels came to the shepherds, and they sang.
They're like probably like scared. Yikes! Because they never have seen angels. They have wings and
they have
white
wings,
clothes.
and they have shiny,
and they have
clothes.
like a big golden circle on top of their heads. And there was like 1,000 of them, maybe even infinity.
Angels came down to shepherds and said, "Do not be alarmed. We came to tell you the good news."
There was a baby being born, the Lord. Go to Bethlehem to find him in a little barn.
We forgot the song.
Me too.
Jesus was born on this day, maybe? Like,
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
they sang.
They sang Glory to God.
We should listen to the angels. Let's go to Bethlehem.
And then they went to Bethlehem to see the baby.
And they came and congratulated Mary and Joseph. God put a star above the manger.
There was a hole in the roof, and like the star was shining in on Jesus.
There is two guys riding animals, and three guys wearing camels. Three guys riding camels.
Like they had long beards and they had hats of different shapes and sizes.
They followed the star.
There was a king that was trying to stop him from being the next king because the king wanted his son to be the next king.
And then they asked Pharaoh about the new king. Do you know who like this king is? And he was like, I know king. I don't know what you're talking about. Come back here and tell me who this king is. I plan to get him because he wanted to get Jesus.
And no, there can only be one king, and that's me. They walked on the camel. They sit on the camels.
And they went to Bethlehem to see the baby. We should bring them gifts.
A trophy, a remote control car. I would bring him my specialist jewel. Toy dinosaur.
Frankincense.
Probably Legos.
Gold, Frankenstein.
Like Frankenstein and emeralds and rubies and jewels.
Gold. And myrrh.
They finally reached Jesus' house, and probably like when he was 4, but he could probably walk and talk by then. And then they gifted him a bowed.
They give him myrrh, frankincense, and gold.
And yeah, that's pretty much what I remember.
I don't know what else is on that other story.
Eventually, they started calling his birthday Christmas. So,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.